local, breaking news. This is WYFF News 4 at 6 in high definition.
We'd like to give you a newscast with a view. That's a live picture out our Hilton Greenville Skycam. Several pop-up thunderstorms out there today and some warnings and alerts too.
That's right, and that means some outdoor dinner plans that might be in jeopardy. John, what do you know?
I tell you, Angela and Michael, a couple of thunderstorms out there, but they're not as widespread or severe like we dealt with yesterday or certainly on Friday, so that's certainly good news. And one of these thunderstorms could become quite strong. We have one right here in west central part of Oconee County, and we have these thunderstorms that moved through Spartanburg earlier this afternoon and prompted a warning for you folks in Cherokee County. But really, both thunderstorms, even in Pickens County this afternoon, severe thunderstorm warnings were borderline severe. So things are fairly quiet. No watches, no warnings right now, but as any one of these thunderstorms could briefly produce some very heavy rain, mess up your barbecue at least for a brief period of time. But you can see they are moving pretty quickly off to the east and southeast at about 20 miles per hour. So no watches or warnings right now, and I'll keep you updated on the radar. And now back to you, Angela and Michael.
You'll be back, John. We're grateful. Thank you for that. An upstate firefighter is in a fight for his own life tonight. He crashed a plane in Florida.
Patrick Schultz of the Pelham-Batesville Fire Department is now in critical condition with burns to most of his body. WYFF News 4's Tim Waller is live and local with the very latest. Tim?
As you might expect, Michael and Angela, the mood here is very somber at the Pelham-Batesville Fire Department. Schultz is in critical condition tonight at the Augusta Burn Center down in Georgia. 3 of his family members were killed in the crash.
It's the sort of news that's taken personally by firefighters who watch out for their own.
And it's a family, and you feel that emptiness within you when a brother or sister firefighter is injured or has a tragic situation like this.
The plane crash in Florida was nothing short of tragic. Patrick Schultz was visiting his family there when the plane he was piloting crashed less than a mile after takeoff.
Came very close. It's right on the edge of the wood lines of the power line easement.
Schultz's mother, aunt, and 14-year-old nephew were killed in the crash, while Schultz himself survived. His brother, a first responder in the state of Florida, pulled Schultz from the wreckage and drove him to a burn center nearby. Back here, his co-workers wait for updates on his condition, hoping for positive news. Schultz, they say, is a man who lights up a room with his smile, no matter the day.
He comes in the door at 7:15 or so in the morning preparing for shift, and he's high-fiving and shaking hands.
It's why his helmet and fire suits sit here untouched, beckoning a speedy recovery.
His gear will hang there, waiting his return, whenever that may be.
As far as the plane crash, authorities believe an engine malfunction may have caused the plane to go down, but they're not exactly sure. The National Transportation Safety Board is in Florida tonight investigating the cause of that crash. Tim Waller, WYFF News 4, live in Greenville County.
All right, Tim, thank you. The Hart County Sheriff's Office tells us a judge was arrested last week. Deputies say probate judge Bob Smith was taken into custody on Friday. He faces multiple charges, and they include criminal attempt to commit sexual battery. According to the arrest booking report, Smith is free on bond tonight.
An upstate woman was shot, her husband hurt when 2 masked men forced their way into the couple's home. WYFF News 4's Mandy Gaither has more on that couple's nightmare.
They shot through, and it came through, and it hit me right there.
There's still a bullet beneath LaTanya Jones's skin. She heard the gunshot at her home on Walnut Drive in Anderson County, but didn't feel it until she ran to a neighbor's for help.
I'm happy to be alive, and, you know, it could have hit me anywhere, and, you know, anything could have happened.
Jones and her husband Patrick were getting ready to leave around 9:45 Sunday night when she says 2 masked men forced their way in.
They was like, get down, don't move, where the money at.
The gun was fired when Jones escaped. While she called 911, her husband was pistol whipped and kicked when he fell.
I was telling the next door neighbor, I hope, you know, he ain't hurt. I hope they ain't shot him, you know, and I hope the police hurry up and come.
Deputies searched the area but weren't able to find the suspects. Meanwhile, Jones says she's sore but thankful.
Mandy Gaither reporting for us tonight. Again, anyone with information about this case is asked to call Anderson County Crime Stoppers. That number, 888-CRIME-SC.
Police right now are looking for a man they consider armed and dangerous in Spartanburg County. Investigators say 45-year-old Ricky Lee Davis shot someone on Wofford Street Sunday night. That person was taken to the hospital. Officers tell us Davis was last seen driving a green Nissan Maxima. It'll have paper tags. Police say he will be charged with attempted murder and possession of a weapon during a violent crime. A man in Greenville County was shot this afternoon. Authorities say this happened at the Highland Square Apartments off Pine Court Extension. Deputies say the man was shot in the leg. So far, no other injuries are reported here.
Police tell us that a lit cigarette appears to be the cause of a deadly fire that happened early Sunday morning in Spartanburg. The fire happened on South Cleveland Park Drive. Officers say the victim had cuts on his arms that they believe came from him trying to escape from the house during the fire. An autopsy is expected to confirm the cause of death.
Well, for so many veterans, Memorial Day is bittersweet as they remember the fallen and their own time in service. WYFF News 4's Myra Ruiz is live and local in Greenville for us tonight covering Memorial Day. Myra, good evening.
Well, Michael, we're at Greenville County Square where about 7 hours ago this place was filled with veterans, their families, and people who just wanted to say thank you. The ceremony paid special tribute to vets who made the ultimate sacrifice, and there was a simulated veterans funeral and remembrances for prisoners of war, those missing in action, and Gold Star mothers. During the event, organizers shared some stories from the battlefront and honored servicemen for their bravery. Some veterans say, though, it's a day of both pride and sadness, and they choose to try not to focus on the latter.
I don't like to reminisce about those stories. And it's a really sad situation when you have to think about it.
Now, during this service, there was a special explanation about why the American flag is folded 13 times and the significance behind each crease. And organizers tell us that even though it takes months to plan this Memorial Day ceremony, they still wish that they could do more to say thank you to our veterans. Myra Ruiz, WYFF News 4, live in Greenville.
Thank you, Myra. A Memorial Day ceremony was also held today in Cleveland Park at the Vietnam Memorial. Here's a look at the ceremony. Both veterans and people from Greenville's Vietnamese community laid wreaths, flowers, and flags in memory of those who died during the war. The veterans also demonstrated how to properly and respectfully burn and discard an old flag. Dozens showed up to celebrate the lives of fallen veterans at the M.J. Dolly Cooper Cemetery this morning. 2 wreaths were laid in memory of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers and all of the veterans. Phyllis Call came to visit her brother, whose remains are at the cemetery. She calls this holiday heartwarming.
Having him gone has been very hard on us, but today is Memorial Day, and it's like this is a day not just to memorialize his service in the Army, but just to memorialize him in general, too.
During the ceremony, the names of the 318 veterans who have died since the last Memorial Day were read out loud.